and there's siding that you have to.
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't?
Alright. Close.
You'll have to edit out. Now your 6-way, you gotta be real careful on that, because if you stick it in there, you shut that lid, you're gonna crimp these wires. It's one thing you don't want to do. So I always like kind of crawling it up. Maybe taking a, like so, one of the wires. Like that. Your amp. Be careful that you don't put a screw through. Nothing either. That would not be good. Now, you got the other part to your amp here exposed. Alright, now what you're going to do there, make sure everything's tightened down. I've already got with this customer to install an amplifier. You need a power supply for your amp. And what I always do is try to put it close to an electrical outlet. This situation is not going to be like I said, this is not a average job. Normally there's not an electrical outlet on the adjacent wall. Normally it's maybe the next room over, where have you. Just try to be as close as possible. And when you're drilling these holes, be careful, especially in the winter when you're drilling and you put a lot of force going out. If for any reason that vinyl siding is tough on the outside, as far as it's real tight, you could crack or bust that vinyl siding. And again, you will be paying for it. And my outlet is here. It's exactly where I measured it. Pause it. Now, what you want to do, this here is called a feed-through bushing. This is weather guards, keeps weather from getting inside that hole that you just drilled. Alright, by placing it through the wire, feed the wire through. Now, you want to go on the inside and put a faceplate on it. Make sure it's hand tight.
About that different screw.
Yeah, these, it doesn't matter what screw you use. I always use small and drywall. It's just so it doesn't use so much of a screw going through the drywall and strip the drywall loose. Then you want to make sure it's level. And again, you just want to butt it up to the wall. Now they do make vinyl clips because you don't want to put a lot of screws in vinyl. A lot of people don't care too much for that. But a situation like this, this is a permanent jack. So I'm going to use screw clamps. And again, don't try to put the screws so far in. And installing an outlet, it needs to be anywhere from 18 to 24 inches between each screw clamp. And try to tighten it as tight as you can get it. And when you're putting these screw clamps in them, don't bend your wire like that. You can't do that. That'll cause problems. What I like to do, and again, because I like making each house look as if it's mine, I tuck it inside the vinyl. Or, I'm sorry, the conduit. maybe that. And then I always like putting a little bit of tie wrap around this. That way your wire doesn't come out the conduit. And then once you do that, and see how that stands just a tad bit too long. Just cut it flush, like so. And everything on the outside, it's very important, very, very, very important. Anytime you got a connection, a split, or a fitting, there must be a grommet on each connector. Now, on the other side of this outlet, this is your power supply for that amplifier. What you need to do is get you just a little piece of cable. And what I like to do, this customer, I've already got with this customer. This is not an outlet that's running off a switch, meaning this outlet has constant power. What you want to do is just screw it inside the wall there. Now this, I may wrench tight this one just because I don't want nobody messing with it. And then what I do is just eyeball and put as much as I think I may need on there. Once you do that, and the more wire you use, the more chances are it's going to get unplugged. So the least amount of wire you can use, the better off you'll be, and voila. And again, get your trash. That's a very, very important
Check the light.
note. Just to get your trash. Now, if you feel like your amplifier, if you're uncertain that that power supply works, you can come out here. As you can see, that outlet doesn't work. So what we need to do now is just go in and see if it's on. If that plugs in. All right. Sorry about that, guys. We had a faulty amplifier. Now that your light's on, that's pretty much letting you know that your amplifier has juice. Now that it's all nice and neat in there, somewhat, and put the lid on. Now every house box needs to be secured. If not with a tie wrap, just something that'll keep this box from opening or keeping the customer. You really don't want the customer in these. The more access you give a customer, the more problems they're going to have. Unless it's somebody that knows what's going on. But get your tie wrap, zip tie, and there you are. Now, this phone wire, it's really not our job. It has anything to do with us. But again, try to treat this in every house as if it were your own, and just tidy it up a tad bit, make it look nice and neat. Now, once that's done, pick your garbage up, and that is the outside installation of a new install.